So I know what you guys are already thinking. Oh man, is he gonna tell us to sub to the channel again? Not exactly, although you can do that. But I'm actually telling you to check out my Discord. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. It's gonna be the first link you see. I interact there almost daily, and if you also just want to talk to other cool people, then check it out, and hopefully I'll see you there. What's good, guys? I'm just playing some late night Jiro. Nothing really too crazy. I mean, just default skin. I didn't really feel like equipping any of the skins. I realized I actually used basically all the skins on Jiro. I'm pretty sure I have them all. Maybe I don't. I think I'm missing. No, I think I do have them. I'll have to check. But yeah, I felt like running default because I always run a skin on this guy, whether it's the one monkey one that's in the exalted chest, I believe, or if it's Doulahan. Doulahan's what I've been running more recently. That was actually okay. That was clean. I have to comment on that. But yeah, I felt like let's just go full default because I really like the base design of Jiro. Yeah, nothing really to it aside from that. But I guess also I'm just gonna use this video to kind of give my thoughts on Jiro and what I exactly think could maybe benefit him. I think right now there's gonna be a balance pass soon, right? And I'm 50-50. I know I did make a video on a buff is coming. That's what the title is, and it's about Jiro. And basically, I think that Jiro is gonna get buffed, but I don't know. Because here's the thing with Jiro. His SIGs aren't necessarily bad. They're just very not like him. They're not what I feel like him as a character represents. So they would have to kind of do some very heavy tuning to the SIGs. And I just can't see that happening in one patch, right? Like I want them to lower the recovery frames on a lot of the sword SIGs, if not all. And I want them to make sword end SIG not really pick up as garbage as it does. It's a little noodle. It's like a spaghetti string that picks up off the ground. I don't want that. I want it to be a much easier hitting signature, especially for how easy you can punish it. And then next, I would say in return you could lower the force on the signatures. However, I think it's also important to note that it just goes back to the whole thing you can't really do both in one patch. I feel like that might be too much, and one might be undertuned and one might be overtuned. They might not lower the force as much as they thought they needed to, and therefore when they lower the recovery frames, now all of a sudden you literally have one of the best sword characters in the game. I think that brings me into the next point, because that is pretty self-explanatory. And sword itself, this is where it starts to get a little hard, because I think both sword and Scythe individually are actually in a pretty good spot. I don't think that Scythe should be getting any buffs right now. It's rewarding, how it should be. If you are pretty good at the weapon, you're gonna see results. It is very hard though, which is probably why you see such a small amount of people playing it, at least at higher levels. And sword, I think sword's incredible. Sword as a weapon, I mean, I have my own issues with sword, but given sword's current state and Scythe's current state, I just can't see Jiro kind of getting indirect buffs in that regard. I also can't see stats being changed. If they're gonna mess with stats, that would have to be at the end of the year for sure. But yeah, both sword and Scythe, I don't think they're in a position to get buffed or nerfed. Maybe sword nerfed, but I highly doubt that. If sword is gonna be getting touched in the next patch, I would be absolutely blown away. I don't think Scythe will get any change. If Scythe gets any change, I will also be absolutely shocked. So hold me accountable to that. I don't think either of these weapons are going to get changed. I really don't. But I also think that when it comes to Scythe specifically, going to the Scythe SIGs on Jiro, I think that Jiro SIGs on Scythe may see a little bit of a buff. I feel like D-SIG might end up being quicker. I don't know about N-SIG. I feel like N-SIG's actually pretty reasonable. I think N-SIG's possibly the best SIG on the kit as far as how I imagine Jiro and how I think Jiro fits, or how I think the SIGs fit to the character. I think that's the one that did the best job. Side SIG, I don't know. Side SIG I feel is pretty cheeks for what it is. It's just Jiro's such a high dex character. You need to give him faster SIGs. I think that's what I'm mainly getting at. The moral of the story. Yeah, I think a character that represents his stats rather well, I would have to say Volkov. Volkov's very fast in signatures. Or not even Volkov. I would say Artemis. Artemis does a way better job than most legends as far as representing SIGs. Very quick, very mobile, just like Artemis, high speed. And then the force honestly isn't super high. Maybe on the Lance Sigs they are a little bit, but other than then, like Lance side Sig, I don't think the force on the Artemis Sigs are like out of this world. Maybe you can make an argument for D Sig, but D Sig at the same time, I feel like that Sig is it's very hard to hit, so it's not a super big deal. Yeah, but that's just some general thoughts like about Jiro as a character right now. And do I still think he's getting buff? I guess to summarize it, you know, TLDR it. Yeah, I suppose so. And then I guess that leads into the next thing. Do I think I'm going to end up playing this character again? And I would have to say, I honestly think I am. I think I am in a spot where I need to be playing a sword character if I want to play another character, another weapon. And when I say, like, I think I need to be playing a sword character, I feel like I should be playing a sword character. I have a lot of confidence in my sword, aside from, like, maybe very specific matchups with people. But my sword specifically, I think, is in a pretty good spot. And I feel like if I'm wanting to play, like, the thing is with Artemis, I played Artemis last tournament, right? Artemis was the Scythe character I brought in to the tournament because I wanted to play Scythe. My Lance was so beyond horrible. Like, it actually brought me down. Like, I was actually only able to play Scythe, and it was mainly shown if you watched Remy when I played him. I couldn't do anything with Lance. It was actually terrible, and I just had to rely on Scythe the whole time. And luckily I was able to get like some stuff off on Scythe, but he still ended up winning the set 3-0. And I guess you could say, you know, oh, 3-0 but close, but you know, at the end of the day, that's what it shows up as. And I think I was able to pinpoint, okay, I am just not feeling Artemis lately. At least I'm not feeling Lance lately. And I mean, I don't know. I can't really blame myself for that because I'm not really willing to put in the time with Lance. So if you're not willing to put in the time, then it only makes sense that, like, you're not going to see the results, at least to an extent. You know, maybe you can find some results if you're doing very basic things and you're playing very, like, fundamentally. But as far as, like, the level I feel like I have to play at with the weapon, I am not doing a good enough job with it, and I need something I enjoy more. And I guess that's where sword comes into play, really. Another thing, though, is, like, Jaehyun is also possibly in the cards. I like playing Greatsword right now. I think Greatsword's my favorite weapon right now. So I might end up rotating out Jaehyun. I'm playing Val, absolutely for sure, unless Gauntlets get trashed again, which I can't see. But I would have to say, right now, Val, Jaehyun, and Jiro are my definite go-tos. I'm also curious to see, like, if Lucian gets some sort of buff. And by, like, a Lucian buff, I mean, like, if guitars get buffed. If that were to happen, then without a doubt, I would probably be playing Lucian as well. And at that point, you know, that's another variable. I might, at that point, oops, I messed that up. I almost was a 0 to death. Maybe still get the 3 stock. But at that point, it's like, oh my gosh. At that point, I might just play Val Lucian, which is the comp I kind of ended with last year. Because it's just, I don't know, I feel like I cover so many different matchups and so many bases with Val Lucian. And they're just the characters I've kind of gone to. It's just, guitars right now, I don't need to say anything about guitars. Guitars are kind of cheeks. Yeah, that's really that. Not much else to say about guitars. It's just, they have their inconsistencies, and I think that ultimately drags them down. You know, I'll probably make a video on guitars soon. I have a couple videos lined up, but I think that might be one of my next videos. I think I have like a Mordex video in mind, and then after that, I can do like a guitar video. But yeah, make sure you guys are checking out the videos. I've been uploading quite a bit more consistently, like yesterday, or I guess, yeah, yesterday, given that this is coming out technically tomorrow for me, or today, I guess, whatever. The point is, I released a Greatsword video yesterday, and I hope you guys are enjoying the content lately. I felt like I've been putting out like better content. I've been trying to be more expressive and just like more animated with like speaking and stuff. I guess my main issue right now is the fact that the performance on my videos just seems to be down. Like, the watch time is doing pretty good. If you don't know, I'm going to kind of drop some different things, like at least I've learned about YouTube. So, like, the most important thing, I would say, is probably watch time. But, you know, views are obviously important, but they're the most obvious. And views on my latest stuff have been down. But everyone who clicks on the video, I should say, is, like, watching it more. And the impressions, or, like, the click-through rate, I guess is what you'd call it, it's also down, and I'm not really sure why. I haven't changed it up too much, and I feel like the changes I have made have been for the better. So I guess that's where I go to you guys. Like, is there something that you think I have been doing, like, differently that you guys haven't liked? Just give me your thoughts. Let me know in the comments. And also, before I disconnect, I'm going to finish this thought. It could be, like, that I'm just doing nothing wrong. It's just, I'm just having a couple bad videos as far as performance goes, simply because, like, the YouTube algorithm is not favoring it. And that is very fair, and that's a possibility. It's just, it's hard to tell. I guess I should say this, though, for sure, you know, going back to, like, just Jiro talk. If Jiro gets some sort of buff, absolutely bet on me playing him, at least to some degree. You know, that is if there are no trade-offs. Like, if he is just flat out buffed, yes, I'm going to be playing this character. Without a doubt. I will find some, like, counter pick or some matchup to where I think that I can, like, make this character work in, because I really do enjoy playing Jiro, and I do think Dex helps me. I know this is kind of going back on what I've said about Dex in the past, but I think Dex actually does help me to some extent. So yeah, as far as just like how Sword feels in particular, like I think 4 Dex Scythe feels fine, but 3 Dex Scythe I can tell. And then like on Sword, when you go down to, I think it's for me like 4 Dex, that's when I start feeling it on Sword. And it's enough to where I'm like, okay, maybe it is placebo. I'll scratch my face. But at the same time, like, you just gotta go with what you're comfortable with. Ultimately, is it making that much of a difference? Maybe. Maybe I, like, lose a game because I didn't have that extra strength for Jaehyun or something. But it's just one of those things. Like, it shouldn't... I don't think it should come down to that, but I guess that's always, like, a potential factor. All right, this is, like, the first guy that I haven't 3-stocked. I need to change that right now. Bonaire kind of get me worked up. I'm trying to play it more cool this video, since I kind of haven't had just like a more chill out video, at least for the past couple ones, which like I said, I've been doing more, you know, not to just be monotone and I guess in what I think is boring. I've seen positive feedback on like how I've been reacting to stuff, and yes, it is genuine. It's just at the same time, it is tiring to kind of like do those reactions like all the time. So that was clean though. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of nice on it. That was a nice little cleanup. I guess that's what the late night Scythe do. All right. Oh my gosh, Scyther's so broken. I don't know what else to say about that. Oh no, I didn't jump there. I meant to jump, and I died for it. What? Oh, Yumiko. Didn't Egg Soup just make a video on Yumiko? I think he did. He is definitely right. Yumiko is like the most unique hammer in the game. That's for sure. Like, those orbs are crazy. It's kind of unfortunate that Yumiko bow, though, like, the bow sigs are incredibly underwhelming. Like, I actually think Yumiko, at least for bow, suffers the same issues that Jiro does, in the fact that, like, I don't think the sig kit does a good job of actually reflecting the character. I went for it. I failed. All right, let's get one more in. All right, let's get hyped. We got Triple Blast again. I've gotten this guy before. He's always a fun fight. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can end on a 3-stock. Place your bets in the comment. If I get this 3-stock, then you have to like the video, subscribe, and join my Discord, actually. And make sure, also, you enter the giveaway I'm doing on my Twitter right now for a Battle Pass. Maybe I'll do another stream like I've done before. All right, come on. What are you going to do? Bang, bang. Yes, yes, yes. Go up. Easy, easy reads. I love that sig. I love that sig so much. All right, that was kind of stupid, but we're on a roll. Get hyped, get hyped, get hyped. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it. Let's go. Throw the bomb. Yes, dodge. Easy. All right. Oh, he has nothing here. Do I get it? No, I don't. About to get that. Into that. Into that. Do I get Sarah? No. Weapon throw. Oh, of course he got it. Oh, no. Okay. Up? Right, I mean, right option. I gotta hit him with this. He's dead. 100% dead. That was so greedy. Oh, no. I might have ruined it. That was so greedy of me. But I wanted to be cool. I wanted to do something hype. Sometimes doing nothing is better than doing something. Alright. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a slow burning stock. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm 1 hit away. He's going to go for something, right? He went for that. Where's the dodge? Weapon toss? No dodge. Can I kill him here? No. Nope. I die off this. No, I don't. Okay. Thank goodness. Low strength. Come on. I don't die here, but I have nothing, so I do die. I did get the last hit in. I take that as a victory. They should jump off, but I know they won't. Okay. So be it. I mean, I kind of blew the 3-stock. What we can do is now, though, we can not get hit for the rest of the game. Let's try it. Okay, maybe I don't get hit 2 more times. We'll say if I get hit more than 3 times, you guys can unsubscribe. How about that? If I take 2 more hits. Ooh, he's putting stakes on the line. Oh, okay. 6 more hits. Double or nothing. Double or nothing. Come on. Oh my gosh. Yo, why is this guy doing everything now? All right. Okay, I said 10 hits, right? I haven't gotten hit like 20 times. Like 20 times? Did I say 30? I think I actually said 30. So yeah. If I don't take 30 hits, I should be good. All right, maybe 40. If I don't take 40. 40 sounds good. Let's stop at 40. I think 40 is 40 is appropriate. No. You don't get that. You don't get that triple blast. I get the little 3-piece. Look at my sword. So fresh, so clean. That thing has way too much force also. That thing's crazy. Why does it have that much force? And that's exactly what I'm going to go back to. My first point. The SIGs don't make sense on Jiro, but I do have hope that some sort of change is coming for this character in the next patch. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.